Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AIW. Tonight's episode is 26, and we kick it off with the hardcore title on the line. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, someone in the M&M connection will be answering the call to challenge for the hardcore title. The Hulk had said, at least this is what Iron Man translated to the anonymous general manager. The Hulk said he wants to fight. He wants to conquer. What he really said is Hulk smash, Hulk smash, Hulk smash. So, Hulk is looking for someone to smash tonight. Now, will it be Negan? Will it be Darth Maul? Will it be M. Bison? I'm betting on M. Bison being the only one in this team to really stand a chance against the dominant force of the Incredible Hulk. Darth Maul and a number 2. And Negan, no way is he going to survive the force of the Incredible Hulk. And here comes the Hulk, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, accompanied by Iron Man. The Avengers are looking to conquer here tonight. They are looking to be victorious. As last week they were victorious against the Justice League, technically. Justice League is also in action tonight. Superman and Batman in the main event will take on the World Tag Team Champions, and they will either walk out of here as Tag Team Champions, or they will not walk out of here Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. But Iron Man and the Hulk are looking to conquer whoever steps up to the plate in the M&M connection here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who will it be? The Hulk, Iron Man. These two competitors. Iron Man is yet to debut in his own match, but the Hulk, ever since winning the Hardcore Championship, has been he's been ready to fight. He's been willing to fight. And it looks like M. Bison will be answering the challenge here today, ladies and gentlemen. M. Bison looking to conquer what the Hulk has on offer here tonight. Now, what is the Hulk going to do against M. Bison? The man, the Psycho Crusher himself. I don't know if that's what he calls himself. What does the M in Bison stand for? It stands for Major, right, ladies and gentlemen? Like, it's Major Bison. Like, or Magistrate? What does the M in M. Bison stand for? Master Bison. Okay. So he is the Master Bison. Alright, that's fair enough. Master Bison. But I think M. Bison sounds better. And here comes the challenge. Big boot right off the bat from M. Bison, taking the Hulk down. Hulk kicks M. Bison in the head. M. Bison, not used to being towered over, but the Hulk towering over M. Bison now. Got him in a crossface here. Sorry, more of a rear, I would say that's a bulldog choke. And the Hulk able to smash his way out of there. Getting away from M. Bison. Big clothesline there from the Hulk. Takes down M. Bison using all his body weight there. Big clubbing blows right there from the Hulk. Taking down M. Bison here, ladies and gentlemen. M. Bison down on the ground. The Hulk has got a weapon. This is hardcore rules, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing can really stop our opponents from attacking each other. I don't know why Iron Man is distracting the referee. It is hardcore rules, so it doesn't really matter what goes on here. As Hulk goes up to the top rope here, ladies and gentlemen. What is the Hulk looking to do up on the top? Goes right off the top. Oh, he's going for an axe handle. Doesn't get it, all of it. Now M. Bison going for the pin right there. Oh, Hulk counters it. So he gets to a pin of his own. M. Bison into a schoolboy. There we go. And Hulk is looking for a big shoulder tackle right there. M. Bison able to break away from the Hulk. You know, using that sledgehammer that Hulk brought into the ring against the Hulk. Obviously, this sledgehammer is a lot more dense for these competitors. A lot more stronger and durable. so it can survive against the skin of the Hulk. Because honestly, the normal sledgehammer would just break. And M. Bison trying to pick the Hulk up, but Hulk just not taking that. M. Bison now on the flurry with a big chop right there, taking the Hulk down. Now going up to the top rope. It was middle rope elbow drop there from M. Bison. Just the amount of offense that M. Bison is using against the Hulk really is putting us right there with his big body splash there. Going for the count. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. M. Bison just using anything he can to put down the big guy, the big green. And Hulk with a big world's strongest power slam right there. Or is this a side slam? It's one of the two. It's one of the two, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. And now Hulk just hits M. Bison with a sledgehammer. And there's a kendo stick in there, but I don't think Hulk is going to use that. I don't think he believes in the word kendo or stick. He wants weapons. And Hulk now going for the world's strongest smashing slam. Not smashing slam. World's strongest splash. Or world's smashing splash. And Bison with the Psycho Crusher. Psycho Crusher. Takes down the Hulk, and Hulk kicks out. Oh my God. This is an intense battle, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, I don't think it was called the Psycho Crusher. It might be called the Psycho Crusher? Psychosis? It might be called the Psychosis. I don't know. And Bison now, what's he looking for here? What's he going to do to the Hulk? Now grabs that kendo stick, chucks it down on the ground. And Bison, enraged that someone would throw a kendo stick into the ring. He wants something more sturdy. Something a bit stronger, a bit heavier to take down the Hulk. Going up the top rope again. Maybe looking for a cross body here, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling the Hulk up to his feet. Big drop kick there. Takes down the Hulk right there. Now going for the pinfall here. What's he going to do? 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 from the Hulk right there, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk kicking out. M. Bison now on the attack again, ladies and gentlemen. M. Bison really just using all his... I want to say all his tricks that he has in his book now. Look at that. I thought he was going for a neck breaker there, but able to counter that one into a Psycho Crusher again, ladies and gentlemen. That's a beautiful maneuver from M. Bison. That was beautiful. I've never seen anything like such a counter like that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm in absolute awe. M. Bison really put in the hard yards. Hulk nearly just shoulder attacked him again. M. Bison now just felt the full force of that leg drop he was going for. Hulk got him up though. Oh, I thought he was going for a world's strongest slam against the ring apron, the really strong steel beams of the ring apron. You don't really want that going up your ass. It can be, mate. I will be fair. Hulk with the kendo stick, now going on the outside with the kendo stick. Got M. Bison where he needs him, but M. Bison able to shake it off. Able to shake it away. M. Bison now in control. Hulk back into control though. Maybe looking for a Hulk smash on the outside, a world's strongest smash. Maybe on that steel chair. Can Hulk get it on that steel chair? Big clothesline there from M. Bison, taking the Hulk down on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. As M. Bison now throws Hulk back into the ring. Hulk doesn't know where he is right now. As M. Bison now on the attack. Beautiful maneuvers from the Hulk. 2. And a kick out at 2, ladies and gentlemen, from the Hulk. Going right there. That was not a leg drop. There was more of a, I want to say, tail to abdomen area, I want to say. And Bison now grabbing the steel stairs on the outside, getting them into the ring. Could use this to attack Hulk right here. Doesn't want to, maybe wants to drop Hulk on top of those steel stairs. Also, that would be a smarter idea. What Hulk looking for here, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to crush M. Bison here. Oh my God, big clothesline to the back of the head of M. Bison. M. Bison down on the ground. Hulk distracted by Darth Maul and Negan. Negan approving of what Darth Maul is doing. Hulk, obviously, maybe it's some sort of force trick by Darth Maul. As Darth Maul tries to get his attention again. Hulk with M. Bison up. World's strongest smash to M. Bison. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. M. Bison able to stay in this, ladies and gentlemen. M. Bison able to scour away from the Hulk's grasp. Hulk sees M. Bison now. What's he going to do? Oh my god, M. Bison just crushed by those steel stairs that he brought into the ring. Now Hulk looking to get a ladder. I don't know what a ladder's going to do for the Hulk. You might as well have just killed M. Bison just then. He was crushed by those steel stairs. No, not on top. Oh my god, on top of the steel stairs now. Oh, that's horrible, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk now looks to get M. Bison back up here. We're going to get M. Bison up. Maybe put him up on the top rope. Get him out of here. Hulk looking for the world's strongest smash. Maybe off the top rope. Oh my god. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? M. Bison. God, world's strongest smash on the top. 2 and a 3. Hulk put M. Bison away with all that. The ladder really not used for anything just then. Hulk thought about using it for something, but it just wasn't needed. It's M. Bison and the Hulk. This is a very impressive match here, ladies and gentlemen. M. Bison had a flurry of offense that I've never seen him use before, and the Hulk wasn't able to stand his ground strong enough to beat M. Bison that time. Well, maybe next week a different member of the M&M Connection will face the Hulk. We will only have time to tell. Or will another challenger step up to the plate after Hulk just destroyed M. Bison there? He crushed his skull with the steel stairs. I don't think many people are going to want to face the Hulk after that. Like, M. Bison started bleeding. His skull started bleeding. It's not very safe out there against the Hulk. You've got to understand that getting into the ring with the Incredible One, it's not great. And obviously here, the Hulk really put the exclamation on the mark, or the X on the mark. The X marks the spot. Hulk using all his strength off the middle rope to just drop M. Bison right there. The world's strongest smash off the top rope. Congratulations to the Hulk, retaining his Hardcore Championship once again. And it seems like he has only got more opponents ahead of him that will challenge him for the Hardcore title. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, we will be right back after this commercial break. Don't go away just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second triple threat of the 3 triple threat tournament that we are going to have to determine who will face the Intercontinental Champion very soon. So, the question is, who's going to walk out here as our next competitor? And that is Wonder Woman, making her debut, singles debut at least, in AIW. She has showed up in many Rumbles. She's not been in a singles match or an actual competitive match where she has to not throw someone over the top rope. So this is her first match outside of throwing people over the top rope. Now, can Wonder Woman get it done tonight? Will she become AIW, or will she go to the next stage of this tournament? And then we'll have a third triple threat maybe next week, or on the weekly matchup that we have every week. But as to be determined, ladies and gentlemen, as the Amazonian princess stands before us today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who is coming out next? And that is Ada Wong, ladies and gentlemen. Ada Wong destroyed Krillin last week. Didn't just destroy him. She squashed the fuck out of Krillin. Beating him in 4 minutes. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Krillin's got another matchup tonight. I heard rumblings of who may be answering his open challenge, but for his sake, I hope they don't answer the challenge. Because if that person does, I don't think Krillin's going to be able to walk again. I genuinely don't. But Ada Wong making her way down the ring as Android 18, Krillin's wife, answers this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. She is making her way down the ring, the wife of Krillin, looking to become the Intercontinental Champion. Android 18 actually got him the job in AIW, so congratulations to her for getting her husband a job, as Krillin has been doing quite well ever since joining AIW. Well is a term, maybe not the best one to use. Maybe Android 18 needs to help Krillin get a win. Maybe she and Krillin should start a tag team and go after those tag titles. Because honestly, I don't see Krillin ever winning a singles match. Because he keeps getting fucking destroyed. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bit strange out here. It's a bit strange out here in AIW. Now, who is going to win here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Ada Wong versus Android 18 versus Wonder Woman. Here we go. Android 18 now picking a fight with Wonder Woman. Obviously, these two are probably the strongest competitors we have in the women's division of AIW. So does Android 18 really count for the women's division? Because she is an android. So technically, she could challenge for the championship. I don't know. It's very strange. Who knows? Android 18 going up to the top rope. Big body splash right there. Takes. Drops right on Wonder Woman. Ada Wong back into the ring now. Slides into the ring. What could Ada Wong be looking for here? Nice shoulder breaker there from Ada Wong. Taking down Android 18 right there. Wonder Woman now going up into a power bomb from Ada Wong. Android 18 sneaks a chair into the ring. Big whack over the top of the back of the head from Android 18 onto Ada Wong. She's now Android 18 just swinging that chair around. Ada Wong takes down Android 18 somehow. Sort of like a mystical move. Ada, the sit out. It was more like a sit out sunset flip. Not really a sunset flip, but you get the point. Working on that leg of Android 18's. Ada Wong is now Ada Wong, the only woman standing, gets the steel chair. Looking for a whack over the top of the head of Android 18, but Ada Wong unable to get it. Ada Wong now sent to the outside via due to Android 18's interference. Now Android 18 smacking away on Wonder Woman. Gets Wonder Woman up, maybe looking for the Destructo disc of her husband's, but no, gets her into a backpack stunner there. Able to take down Wonder Woman. Android 18 takes down Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman rolling to the outside. Android 18 and Ada Wong now brawl in the middle of the ring. Big knee strike there from Ada Wong. Now going up to the top rope. What's Ada looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Big frog splash there. Going for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. And a kick out of 2. So close. So close, ladies and gentlemen. Android 18. Big spear from Android 18. Takes down Ada, but Ada already back up. Gets Android 18 up. Sends Android 18 into the ropes. Maybe looking for a sunset flip, but she was able to... Oh my god, Ada Wong on top of the chair. On top of the chair. the German suplex on top of the chair from Wonder Woman, able to counter whatever Ada Wong was about to do to Android 18, and sends Ada Wong to the outside. Wonder Woman, now what's Wonder Woman looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Off the top rope, big clothesline there, takes down Android 18, going for the pinfall here. Could this be it? One, and a kick out at one. Ada Wong sneaks back in, whips Wonder Woman's head back into the mat, as now Ada Wong maybe looking for that sunset flip of hers. A sunset flip power bomb. Oh, and Android 18 takes it down with a forearm. A big forearm taken down Ada Wong. Big scooping side slam right there from Android 18, taken down Wonder Woman. Big smack with the chair. Another big smack with the chair. Just attacking Ada Wong with the chair here, ladies and gentlemen. As Wonder Woman takes down Android 18 right there now. Now what's Wonder Woman going for? Going for a pinfall, but it was not enough damage has been done to Android 18. Android 18 really in this matchup has been the one more careful not to get as damaged as the rest of the opponents. And Wonder Woman sees Android 18 on the outside, maybe going for a charge up, maybe, but Android 18 going for a discus trouble in paradise, a discus, a destruct. You get what I was trying to say. The destructo kick. Something like that. Ada Wong taken down by the Android 18. As Android 18 now, what's she looking for? Going for a submission. Wraps her legs around Ada Wong. Ada Wong nearly tapped out there. Wonder Woman sneaks into the ring. Now what's Wonder Woman looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe looking for a springboard, but no. Android 18 with Wonder Woman in her grasps. Android 18 with a big spear there, takes down Wonder Woman. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Android 18 so close to victory here, ladies and gentlemen. Can she get one step closer in this triple threat tournament to the finals, which is a triple threat between all three winners of the triple threat qualifier? As Ada Wong breaks up the pinfall on Wonder Woman there, sends Android 18 to the outside, chair in Ada Wong's hand, smacks Wonder Woman over the top with that. Now Ada going for a pinfall for herself. Maybe steals this one from Android 18. But no, Wonder Woman kicks out, able to break out of that, ladies and gentlemen. Able to get away from a possible defeat. And a middle rope frog splash there from Ada Wong. Ada Wong now sent up by Android 18 into straight on top of her face as Ada Wong gets back into the ring, able to escape Android 18's grasp. It's Ada looking for here, looking to send Android 18 down, but looks like Android 18 was looking for a flying forearm off the middle rope. Destructo kick onto the steel chair. Wonder Woman landed her back onto the steel chair. Her head, she might be knocked out fully, but Wonder Woman able to kick out, ladies and gentlemen, able to escape that. Android 18 sends Ada Wong into the ring post, making sure Ada Wong is not gonna cost her this matchup. Making sure that Android 18 is the victor, is the man, is the woman who walks out of here today as the victor. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Wonder Woman scoops her up into a schoolboy. 1. Oh, looks like Android 18 trying it with the seatbelt pinfall. 1, 2, then a 3. Android 18 just steals it, ladies and gentlemen. Android 18 is going to the finals of the Triple Threat Tournament. She will be meeting Atom Eve, for a shot to win the Intercontinental Championship, or to challenge the Intercontinental Champion, I should say, as the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line in against whoever wins the finals of the Triple Threat Tournament. So that will be a big day for them, ladies and gentlemen. So Congratulations to Android 18. Up next, I believe we have Krillin taking on a mystery opponent. So whoever Krillin has to face, good luck. Because he's gonna need it. He's 100% gonna need it. So it looks like can husband and wife, can wife and husband go back to back and get consecutive victories here, ladies and gentlemen? That is the question we ask ourselves. Android 18 stands on top, victorious today. Congratulations to Android 18. But can her husband do the job next? We will see after this commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it is now time for the Krillin Open Challenge. Krillin said to everyone in the back today, he said, mate. Oh, he didn't say mate. He said, anyone who wants to fight the boldest man in the game, they can come do it tonight. Now, who is going to answer the challenge? Krillin opens the doors to everyone. After being embarrassed by Ada Wong, he wants to make sure that he gets out on top tonight and make sure he wins his match. Because if Krillin doesn't, he's going to be 8-0, which is an insane feat. He's had 8 matches and he's never won any of them. He's had 1 elimination in a Rumble, 1 elimination in a Scramble match, but he's never won any of those matches. Let's say this is going to be a hard one for Mr. Krillin as the Juggernaut answers the question. Answers his challenge. Sorry. Juggernaut, returning since the last time we saw him. He was in a hardcore triple threat with Adam, Eve, and Kratos. Did not come up successful. Before that, we saw him teaming with Deadpool. He's one of Deadpool's friends, quote unquote, according to Deadpool. I think Juggernaut was just paid a lot of money. Now, it looks like Juggernaut looks to take down Krillin, looks to destroy Krillin here tonight. I mean, look at those muscles he's got. His muscles are the size of Krillin's fucking skull. I don't know what Krillin's going to do, because Krillin's going to die here tonight, because this is not a friendly competition to Juggernaut. This is just warming up. And Krillin takes down Juggernaut right away. It looks like Krillin's trying to show Juggernaut that he's not all bark. He's got a bit of bite to him. And going for the rolling drop kick right there. Nice one from Krillin. Able to take down Juggernaut there. Now Krillin able to get Juggernaut up. Going for a big boot. Takes down Juggernaut. Keeping the offense on fire here. Making sure Juggernaut stays down. Krillin now off the top rope with another big drop kick, taking Juggernaut down. Juggernaut not able to get any defense in right away. Corkscrew takedown or leg takedown from Krillin. Just working away on Juggernaut. Juggernaut up with a big clothesline, takes down Krillin. And it looks like Krillin felt all of that. Juggernaut just charging up. Now, what's he looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Juggernaut gets Krillin with a power slam, takes down Krillin. What could Krillin be? This is just going to be insane. Throwing Krillin across the ring. Juggernaut unable to be stopped by Krillin now. Now that Juggernaut's in motion, it doesn't look like Krillin's going to be able to stop this behemoth of a man. This juggernaut of a juggernaut. You know what? If we had to classify Juggernaut as a juggernaut, mate, this man's the juggernaut of juggernauts. Juggernaut is a juggernaut of juggernauts. That is how big of a Juggernaut is. And it looks like Krillin was poking the eyes in the helmet of Juggernaut, and Juggernaut was blinded there for a few seconds. Now Krillin going for the DDT. DDT takes down Juggernaut, dropping him on top of his helmet. Going for the pinfall now. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1. And a kick out at 1. Actually, even a kick out barely before 1. I don't even think the ref's hand slapped the mat. And Krillin now going up to the top rope here. Could he fly all the way to where Juggernaut is? Driving the elbow right into Juggernaut's heart. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Juggernaut. Juggernaut back up though. Juggernaut back up. Swinging all around. Big power spine buster there. Going for the pinfall. Unable to get that pinfall. Krillin was able to power out, or maybe Juggernaut just gets sick of it. And he's like, nah, I know what I need to do. Going off the top with his own elbow drop, dropping his giant elbow on top of Krillin. Krillin is not going to be able to feel for the next few days. Taking down Juggernaut right there. Krillin does though. He's powering through it. The adrenaline kicking through his veins. Now going for a submission on Juggernaut. Going for a submission. But unable to keep that locked in. Juggernaut. Krillin was able to sidestep that charge from Juggernaut. Now Juggernaut gets him up. Takes him down with the Juggernaut driver. Juggernaut driver taking down Krillin here. Could this be it? Could this be Juggernaut's time? Could this be what Juggernaut needs? What will he do here, ladies and gentlemen? Juggernaut unable to see where this is going. Destructo disc from Krillin. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? We will cut to commercial break in a few seconds. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Juggernaut now just stomping away. Well, not really stomping, just hammering his fist right into Krillin's gigantic skull. Obviously, Juggernaut now in his zone. He's in the zone. He knows what he needs to do to put Krillin away. I mean, Krillin's only a matter of a moment of getting put away by Juggernaut, and he just sidesteps him. Krillin activating some sort of ultra instinct there, able to sidestep Juggernaut. And Juggernaut now grabs Krillin, gets him on the ropes, sends him to the other side, going for a pounce. And what the fuck? That's Luigi. We haven't seen Luigi for a couple of months since the last time he faced Kratos, and I believe that was in a casket match. He lost that match. It was for the hardcore title as well. And he hasn't been seen since. Krillin trying to take advantage though, and trying to sneak up on Juggernaut, but Juggernaut not fazed by it, and now just slams Krillin in Luigi's face. Whatever Luigi was trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen, maybe he sees some similarities between him and Krillin. Both of them don't really boast a great record in AIW. And Juggernaut hits Krillin with another pounce there. Both of them don't boast a great record in AIW. I mean, Luigi, I can't recall a victory of his, a significant victory of his. Maybe he's trying to help Krillin break that streak of victories. Or maybe he's just here to distract Juggernaut. And Krillin going for a big super kick there. And Juggernaut with his big arms takes down the referee. Krillin now going for something here. I don't know what to call that. Maybe we call it the Destructo Driver. No, we already got a name for that one. Destructo... the Bold Flip. Let's just call it the Bold Flip. As Juggernaut now trying to take down Krillin. Krillin sits on Juggernaut's shoulder, taking him down. Everyone's down, including the referee. Who's going to be the first one up? The referee's just out of it. Krillin's out of it. The referee's out of it. Juggernaut's face down on the ground. He's like, oh, the referee gets back up. Oh, it's just good. Everything's good. Referee James is all right, ladies and gentlemen. And now Krillin and Juggernaut just laying on the ground. The referee should be counting this, but he is not. Both of them getting up at the same time. It's like Krillin is trying to do something there. Juggernaut sends him into the ropes. We're maybe going for another pounce there. Krillin with the Destructo Flip. Destructo Flip Breaker. Destructo Neck Breaker. That's it. That's the one. He does target the neck. And going for the pinfall here. But Juggernaut able to kick out just before 2. The referee's still a bit groggy from his attack. Unable to see where he is right now. As Krillin drives himself into Juggernaut's body. Able to cause Juggernaut enough pain as Juggernaut just flips Krillin onto his back. The might of Juggernaut. Doing that with ease. such ease that it looks disgustingly simple just to pick someone up. But I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, it is no simple feat to just pick up and body slam someone. You need a lot of raw strength, depending on the person's weight, to just do that. Juggernaut not able to grab. Juggernaut sends Krillin into the corner, maybe looking to set another pounce up here. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? But no. Juggernaut looking for a charge up here. Big hip thrust attack into the corner. Takes down Krillin. Now Krillin on the ropes. What's Juggernaut looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Juggernaut. Oh my God, stomping the sternum of Krillin. Stomping away on Krillin. Now gets Krillin up. Going for the Jugger driver. Jugger driver. Right there. Going for it. 1, 2, and a 3. Juggernaut puts Krillin away, ladies and gentlemen. Puts him down and out of it. Juggernaut with such an impressive night here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He has done so much. Look at all these replays, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tough match to watch. Very tough. Big elbow drops there. Everything here tonight. Krillin just caught him off guard at the start with a flurry of offense, but I don't think Krillin was able to recapture that, able to regain such a strength. And big elbow drop right there. That's what really put Krillin out of it. Now, I don't know what Luigi was doing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will catch up with Luigi soon and figure out what he wants with Krillin or Juggernaut. Who knows? Maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe Luigi was just helping out. Just trying to do his best and help out. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, though. I believe up next we have... what match do we have up next? Let me look at the card. I believe we have Hank... No, we have Skeletor versus Sub-Zero. A rematch from a couple of weeks ago. Skeletor was not very pleased with the count-out victory and is now looking for redemption against Sub-Zero, Mr. Money in the Bank. So that is what is up next, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're thinking about going away, just don't go away just yet, ladies and gentlemen, because AIW continues after this commercial break. Well, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Because you've still got an hour left of the hour left. Oh, sorry, maybe 20. All right, we'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We now are back with our fourth match of the night. Skeletor takes on Sub-Zero in a matchup you don't want to miss. This is a rematch from a couple of weeks ago where Mr. Money in the Bank Sub-Zero took out Skeletor on the outside of the ring and got a count-out victory. Skeletor did not like that. He did not appreciate a count-out victory. He wants honor between his opponents, or he would stoop down so low to do it himself. But he just hates the fact that it happened to him. So now, Skeletor looks to right that wrong and destroy Sub-Zero here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. To correct the wrong that Sub-Zero has done. And tonight is the night that Skeletor gets down and jiggy with it. But here comes Mr. Money in the Bank Sub-Zero. Mr. Money in the Bank, he won that at our second last pay-per-view, Devious Deeds. He made sure he walked out of there as Mr. Money in the Bank, being in one of the second last qualifiers to qualify for the Money in the Bank match. And he ended up coming out there victorious. Sub-Zero has been around for the long haul. He's been here since episode 1 of AIW. Now, that briefcase gives him an opportunity to cash in on the world champion at any point in time. The question is, will he do it sooner rather than later? Last week we saw him try and attempt to cash in that Money in the Bank, but was unsuccessful and was distracted or pulled away by Captain America, who did not appreciate Sub-Zero getting involved after Captain America's match. Because Captain America would like to beat the current world champion for the world championship. So maybe Sub-Zero just needs to watch out. Big boot there from Skeletor takes down Sub-Zero as we get this match underway, ladies and gentlemen. Skeletor now locking up with Sub-Zero here, ladies and gentlemen. Skeletor now backing Sub-Zero up into the ropes. What could Skeletor be looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Could he be looking to maybe chuck Sub-Zero over? Was that a finger poke to the eyes? Was Sub-Zero going for the really... He really does go for the lowest of lows. And now Skeletor with a waist lock applied. Got him caught in. Could move this into a German suplex here. But I don't think he's going to do that. Skeletor just wraps and takes down Sub-Zero. Going for a pinfall here. Or a roll-up. This was into a roll-up. Nice. A waist lock to a roll-up. That's pretty good. Skeletor is taken down by Sub-Zero with a wrist lock takedown. Moonsault off the top rope from Sub-Zero. Middle rope bounce off to the top rope. That's impressive. Sub-Zero now with Skeletor on the ropes. He dodges out of Skeletor's way there. Now the leg lock there. Oh, just working away on that leg. Sub-Zero making sure that Skeletor is unable to move after this. Going for a powerbomb here. Sit out powerbomb from Sub-Zero. Nice one. Able to take down Skeletor. Skeletor now working away on Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero just smacking his forearm. Smacking his gloves with his wrist gauntlets. Maybe. I don't know what they're called. Skeletor. Oh, it doesn't see Sub-Zero into a Hurricane Rana. Oh, Hurricane Rana from Sub-Zero. Nice one there. That was a good maneuver. Sub-Zero now just stomps away on Skeletor. Nice elbow drop there to the leg. Now Sub-Zero going up top. Going up top. Another moonsault there. Skeletor able to dodge out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to go to commercial break. The action continues on AIW. Don't go away just yet. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Skeletor is on top right now, but Sub-Zero just blocked him with something there. Skeletor blocks again. Now going for the Skeletor driver. The Skeletor driver? Skeletor driver. The Skeletor driver. Right there. And that really drove Sub-Zero into the ground. Sub-Zero on the edge right now. Could he be defeated by Skeletor? Is Skeletor going to fail once again against Sub-Zero? Sub-Zero blocking that. Big forearm there. Takes down Skeletor now. Sub-Zero working on Skeletor. Sends him to the outside. Maybe looking for another count-out victory. The same way he did it last time. Looking to defeat Skeletor with a count-out. Now Skeletor just on the outside as the ref begins counting. 2. And Skeletor, he's now conscious. Grabs Sub-Zero, puts him in the DDT on the outside. Sub-Zero may be bleeding here, ladies and gentlemen. He may be busted open. Skeletor just wrenches the shoulder of Sub-Zero. Clings on to Sub-Zero for his goddamn life. And makes sure that Sub-Zero does not escape him this time. Skeletor is a man of persistence. He is a lord of persistence. He is a lord of darkness. He is. Skeletor is flying to the outside. Oh my god, I don't know if we've seen him do that before. He just flew to the outside on top of Sub-Zero. Sends Sub-Zero into the ring post. Sub-Zero doesn't know where he's at. Doesn't know where he's going to go. And Sub-Zero just gets launched into the fucking ring post one more time. Can he do it again, ladies and gentlemen? Skeletor attempting to throw Sub-Zero into the ring post once again, but Sub-Zero able to escape that. Now gets into the ring. Skeletor sneaks up behind Sub-Zero. What's he looking for here? Skeletor just gets in. Neck breaker from Sub-Zero. The ice cold neck breaker. The bottom line for Sub-Zero's victories here in AIW. That is his move. The Ice Cold Breaker. The Icebreaker. That's an even better name for it. The Icebreaker. Suplex there from Sub-Zero. Going for a second suplex. The Duo Amigos. Can he get this? No. He's going for a 3 Amigos here. 3 suplexes. Back to back. Impressive maneuver there from Sub-Zero. As Sub-Zero gets Skeletor up once again. The flurry of offense coming off of Sub-Zero. Going for maybe a German suplex there. Thought he was going for another neck breaker. Maybe out of nowhere. But Sub-Zero now goes up to the middle rope. What's he looking to do here? Going for another moonsault. Another moonsault there. He lands it on Skeletor. As now Sub-Zero gets Skeletor up here, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind, he just goes back to the outside. Maybe Sub-Zero looking to springboard himself off the top rope, but no. He's just going in and out of the ring. He doesn't know what he wants to do. Another icebreaker there from Sub-Zero. Takes down Skeletor. Could Skeletor be out of this for good, ladies and gentlemen? That's 2 icebreakers in a row. Skeletor hasn't had much offense since we came back from commercial. But there's a kick out at 2. Skeletor persistent. He knows that he can't lose. He knows he needs to win. He knows he needs this victory. And a spear to the outside. Sub-Zero looking to end this. How he ended it the last few times. Can he do it? Oh, sorry, not the last few times. The last time. How he ended this last time. Maybe Sub-Zero not quaint with the amount of punishment he's dealt to Skeletor tonight. Maybe he wants to do more. I think he wants to do more, ladies and gentlemen. As Skeletor is now in the drop zone for Sub-Zero's Pele kick right to the temple of the head. As Sub-Zero lines him up once again. Maybe going for a third. A big forearm there. Takes down Skeletor. That could be it. That could be the ice smasher. And bam! Sub-Zero has won this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Looking down at his opponent, Mr. Money in the Bank just walks away from him. Skeletor doesn't know what hit him. What has happened? No, what the hell's Sub-Zero doing? Sub-Zero, no. You can't do this. You can't do this, Sub-Zero. Oh my God, Albert Wesker just saves Skeletor from Sub-Zero's what was possibly going to be a relentless assault from Sub-Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, AIW continues after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after commercial break. We are now kicking it off with the World Championship tournament. I was about to say hardcore title tournament, but that's not what's going on. It is the World Championship tournament. So, we're going to have 4 qualifying matches, then the semi-finals, then the finals, and then whoever wins the finals will challenge our current world champion or whoever is world champion at the time. And here comes Blade. Hank Hill and Blade kicking it off here, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these men, former hardcore champions, won the hardcore title in a Rumble. Blade did, and technically so did Hank Hill. Hank Hill won it at Deception's hardcore Rumble, but did not keep the title after the match was over. He was eliminated then by Hulk, who then became hardcore champion. So, and to be fair, we haven't seen Blade for a while. We haven't seen him since Devious Deeds, when he defended the hardcore championship in a gauntlet match. Now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, can Blade do it again tonight? Will he guarantee himself a victory and go after the World Championship? Is this Blade's time? Is it his time to taste championship gold? Now that's the question we all ask ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go down. Hank Hill and Blade get ready to brawl it out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hank Hill with a big shoulder tackle there right onto Blade. Going to stomp away on Blade as Blade gets up with a disaster kick. Takes down Hank Hill right there. Blade calling him up, telling him he can't do shit. He can't skate uphill anymore. That's one of Blade's famous sayings, and Hank Hill just clotheslines him over the top rope with ease. Hank Hill and Blade may be evenly matched in this matchup. It kind of feels that way to me, as they seem to be easily countering each other, move for move. Here goes Hank Hill with a gut wrench suplex there. Hank Hill now going up to the set middle rope here. What's he looking for? Maybe a double axe handle. One of Hank Hill's very famous various moves. Double axe handle, but Blade punches him right in the gut as he flies into that fist. Hank Hill now with a big knee strike there to Blade. Takes down Blade here, ladies and gentlemen. Now Hank Hill just stomping away on Blade. Hank Hill sends Blade into the ropes, but Blade able to counter it. What's he going for? He's going for a pedigree here. No, a pile driver. Tiger pile driver. A pile tiger driver. Something like that. As Blade was looking for a move in the corner, but Hank Hill able to use his forearm to get away from it. Snake eyes onto the top rope there. Going for the pinfall now. Could this be it for Blade? Kick out of 2. Now this is a very impressive maneuvers here from Blade and Hank Hill. They're sort of countering each other. Sort of evenly balanced, I would say. I'd say Blade and Hank Hill know what they're doing against each other. These two former hardcore champions love to find each other, as Blade now caught in a waist lock by Hank Hill. We saw this earlier tonight. Skeletor used this to roll them up into a pinfall, but no, Blade able to roll around and get a waist lock locked in on Hank Hill. The Hank Hill with a snapmare takes down Blade and now gets the bulldog choke right there on Blade. Now Blade doesn't know where he's at. And Blade trying to work away, as now it looks like Hank Hill's got his arm locked on, a shoulder lock maybe. No, it's more of a forearm lock here, I would say. Blade trying to escape Hank Hill as he punches him right in the gut right there. Now, got a kick to the gut. Now going for another tiger driver, pile drop. No, that was a pedigree. Now it looks like Blade going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 right there. Pedigree nearly cost Hank Hill everything here. Now, it's Blade going for the fangs. He hits the fangs on Hank Hill. 2. And kick out at 2 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Hank Hill doesn't know where he's at as Blade goes up to the top rope here. What's he looking to do here? Maybe looking to fly off the top. Standing moons. No, just a crossbody. A diving crossbody. And now going for a moonsault there. I thought he was going for a standing moonsault where the opponent stands. But Blade knows what he's doing. Knows that he needs to make sure Hank Hill stays down. Hank Hill looks like he's fighting back now. Slaps Blade over the head. Now they're just punching each other, slapping each other. Right now going back and forth. This matchup has been an epic matchup. This has been a really balanced, even matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Hank Hill with a punch straight to the skull. Now just attacking Blade over and over again. Just smacking him in the back right there, ladies and gentlemen. Hank Hill has got Blade where he wants him. Sends him up. Luther's breast takes down Blade. Taking him downtown. Can Hank Hill get the pinfall here though? 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Blade able to escape that. Maybe Hank Hill looking for a stunner here. Stunner. This could be the same way. He nearly won the Hardcore Championship. Officially. He nearly beat the Hulk with this move. Didn't get him the win here, ladies and gentlemen, as Hank Hill sends Blade into the thing. Rolling stunner there, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. 1, 2, and a 3. Hank Hill conquers Blade. He is moving on to the semi-finals of the World Title Tournament. And it is Hank Hill versus who knows who it will be. It might be someone that new, it might be someone else. It might be some old faces. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. We will find out next episode on AIW. That was a great matchup. They're very evenly matched up, these two. It seems very equal, and they were just going back and forth and back and forth. Blade nearly had it there, though. He nearly had it with the Fang Roller. That's what we'll call it from now on. The Fang Roller. He really nearly sunk in his fangs into Hank Hill. But he didn't get all of it. Crossbody there really was able to take a lot of moves here. Hank Hill was just able to take, and eventually the stunners would caught Blade off guard. I don't think Blade was expecting this many stunners. I don't think he knew where he was at when those stunners hit him. But Hank Hill did. And Hank Hill knew what he needed to do to win it. So congratulations to Hank Hill. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We have our main event up next. The Justice League is taking on Michael and Jason, the World Tag Team Champions. They have defeated so many teams that the Justice League decides to step up, and they're deciding to take on them together. The question is, will they walk out as the new Tag Team Champions? We will find out after this commercial break. Congratulations to Hank Hill. We will see him next time in the semi-finals. But now it's time for the Justice League and Michael and Jason to duke it out. Don't go away just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. Michael and Jason, the World Tag Team Champions, take on the formidable team of the Justice League, which consists of Superman. But who will it be to be his partner? Will it be Batman, or will it be Green Lantern? Hell, will it be Wonder Woman taking on the Tag Team Champions here? Superman, an impressive debut last week. Now he looks to make another debut. Makes his tag team wrestling debut this week. Looks to capture tag team gold while he's at it. Can he do it is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Can Superman do the job that he needs to do? Will he team up with a successful... Will the Justice League be successful in this matchup, I should say? That's what I've been trying to say. But time only tells, ladies and gentlemen. Time only tells. So, who is going to be his tag team partner here tonight? Superman. That's it. Superman. That's how we should be doing it right now. And it's Batman. Batman making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to help Superman conquer the tag team champions. Batman had a lot of opportunities to qualify for a tag team matchup, but him and Robin have never been successful. So Batman looks to change the statement here, change the narrative by teaming up with one of the world's finest, as I should say. These are the world's finest in Superman and Batman. It seemed to team up to create a good tag team here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But they have to face two very formidable opponents in Michael and Jason, accompanied by Ronald McDonald. The question is, will they be able to conquer them tonight, or will Michael and Jason just run through them like they've run through everyone else? It's about to go down. And here's the leader, or the representative of Michael and Jason, the voice of the tag team champions, Ronald McDonald, looking to help. I don't know. I'm all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Michael and Jason are looking to conquer the Justice League here tonight. They are looking to run through their opponents. The question is, for how long can the tag team champions just keep running through opponents. I believe this is their tag team championships. The tag team champions, 10th overall defense, and I believe they are 9-0 if I'm correct in tag team matches since winning the original men's tag team championships and then unifying them to become the world tag team championships. If I could just pull up my stats right now. Sorry. Yes, it is their 10th defense because they defended it last week against 3 teams. That being, who was the 3 teams last week? It was Batgirl and Robin. And the Redfield Bloodline. They defended it against them. So, they now defend it in their 10th defense. Will they be successful here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Or are the Justice League going to be our new tag team champions? They have a lot riding on them here tonight. Superman obviously hasn't won a match yet in AIW, but he's looking to correct that by winning the tag team championships. And Batman looks to conquer the tag team champions once and for all. This is the closest he's gotten to the tag team championship gold. He's been a former hardcore champion for only a couple of minutes, but ran through by Kratos. And then he hasn't really had much success getting closer to any other championship. Can Batman do it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Batman was our shortest reigning hardcore champion at 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So, really, it's all about the numbers now. It's all about the stats. Can our gentlemen do it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we're going to find out. The tag team champions hold their championships up high. I just want to see them fight. I just want to see them get down to it, ladies and gentlemen. I've had enough. Enough being humble. Enough being satisfied. I want to see some all-out brawls. Who is going to win the tag team championships, the world tag team championships tonight? It is going down. Superman, Jason, start off this matchup. Here we go. As they lock in here, Jason with a big knee strike there takes down Superman. Now lifting up Superman with ease and now sends him across the ring. Now going for a flying headbutt. Unable to get Superman there. Superman now sends Jason into the ropes. Going for a shoulder tackle there. We're going to take out the big man. Superman actually towering over Jason. Slightly taller than Jason. This is very unique to see between these two. Now Superman just dumped on top of the top rope there. Superman taken down by Jason, but now looks to make a comeback here. Maybe go for a German. No, lifts him up. Ankle breaker, or shin breaker. Actually, it's more of a shin breaker right there. To Jason. Jason tags out. Michael and Batman are in the ring. These two have been in AIW since the beginning. It's only really Superman who hasn't been here since the beginning. Jason's also been here since the beginning. He's still back out. As Batman takes down Michael here. Going for the pinfall. There's a count of 1. As Michael gets up. Michael Myers, a very intimidating man. Batman thinks his intimidation tactics would work on Michael, but clearly they're not, because Michael is just stomping away at Batman. Batman just striking Michael Myers here. Big strike there. Big knee strike. Jason and Michael sort of fight similar. They're very similar fighters in certain ways. And now it seems like Michael Myers is setting for something up here. Oh, Jason. Batman's on the outside. Is Jason going to go flying? No. Jason just casually walks to the outside of the ring. Smacked against the apron there as Jason lands clearly into the apron. Now, Batman back up. Batman with a standing springboard moonsault there. Takes down Jason somehow. Now going for the pinfall. 1, not even a 1. Not even a 1. Ronald McDonald clapping on his teammates. Oh, Jason was going for a nice kick there to the face, but Batman able to counter it. Now goes into a DDT. DDT takes down Jason right on top of that hockey mask. Now tags in Superman. Superman tagged in. Superman and Batman, the world's finest here today, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to take on their opponents. Superman, the tallest man in this ring, in this matchup. He's really just towering over everyone. He's really making his statements clear. As Superman charges up right there. Big boot. Big boot takes down Jason. Now Michael caught him off guard with a punch, and the Superman's taking a nap in the corner. And now Superman back up. Michael trying to sneak up on him again, but I don't think Michael's going to get a second chance. Now Superman with that blockbuster, sit-out blockbuster. Nice one from Superman. Now just punching the skull of Jason Voorhees. Punching him right in the skull. Making sure that Jason feels all of it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Batman now back in the ring. Now what's Batman looking to do here, ladies and gentlemen? Batman going for a submission maybe. Going for a submission. He's got his arm locked in. Going for an arm breaker here maybe, ladies and gentlemen. Jason able to break out of it. Obviously the undead Jason not really going to be phased by such a arm breaker. Now big knee strike there from Batman going for the pinfall. We're about to cut to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Jason gets Superman up for a pop-up powerbomb. Going for the cover here. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? One. And a kick out, a break up at one. Jason had Superman on the ropes there. Superman could have lost it for his team. But Batman able to counter and break up that pinfall. Now Jason going for a big clothesline there. Doesn't get all of it because Superman able to roll out of the way and make Jason slide to his knees. Now, oh my God, a suplex cutter. That was an impressive cutter right there from Superman. Never really seen him do that. Never seen him suplex a pop-up. It's more like a power slam into a cutter. I don't really know. And Batman now, what's Batman looking for? Maybe looking for a shining wizard here, ladies and gentlemen. Jumps over, big bang. It looks like Michael tried punching Batman in the face, but Batman was able to sneak out of it. Jason able to slide under Batman's legs. Now Batman, Jason, caught by Batman. Now what's Batman going for? A gut kick. Knee to the gut right there. Could take out Jason for good. Maybe his undead body still breathes. Maybe he still breathes like a normal human, but he's just undead. Superman with a big clothesline there to Jason Voorhees. Now that's Superman looking for here, ladies and gentlemen. Going up to the middle rope. I wouldn't do this if I were you, Superman. Big elbow drop there. Superman obviously is known for flying, but is he known for going up to the top rope? That's the question here, ladies and gentlemen. That is the question. And Batman tagged back in. Superman and Batman doing very good at keeping the pace up on Jason, but Jason able to escape that. Strikes Batman right in the head with his leg. Now Jason flying to the top. Big splash there. Could this be it? One. Two, it looks like Superman was a bit slow to break up that pinfall. Superman didn't know where he was. As Jason now smacks Batman over the top of the head. Just going for it again. Come on, Batman. Come on, Batman. What are we looking for here? Batman was going for a roundhouse kick, but Jason able to counter it. Now sends Batman to the outside. And Jason just attacking Superman as well. Looking to keep the pace up on these two opponents. And he's just relentlessly assaulting the non-legal man. Now he goes after Michael Myers. Goes to tag in Michael. What's he doing? What is he doing? Jason, what are you doing? He's looking to tag Batman. Looking to keep Batman from tagging back in. Batman nearly there. Nearly count of 8, I believe. As Jason now sends Batman into the ropes. Batman dodges it though. He was going for a powerbomb, Jason was. As Jason sent into the corner there. Now Batman got Jason where he needs him. Going for a moonsault right there onto Jason. Batman now tags in Superman. Making sure Superman gets all of this in. Superman tagged in. Now what's Superman looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Superman just attacks Jason. Jason able to counter, though. Jason gets Superman up into a back body drop. Power slam? There's more of a back body drop. And Superman gets Jason up with the Justice Slam. The Justice Slam. The Justice Adjustment. Takes down Jason. Nearly a counter. 3. We nearly had new tag team champions right there, ladies and gentlemen. Batman now tagged back in. Superman maybe looking at Batman to do the final job. Maybe to put Jason in his place. Michael just attacks Batman from behind. The world's smartest detective did not do a smart job there. Now from a cutter into a submission here. Looking to make Jason tap. Will Jason tap here, ladies and gentlemen? No. Jason able to break out of it. Jason with a side slam right there. Takes down Batman. Now Batman sent into the ropes. Bit pop-up power bomb right there from Jason. Broken up by Superman, who takes out the referee too. This is their chance. This is the chance for the Justice League to beat the World Tag Team Champions. Or will Michael and Jason get to number 10? Will they get to the 10th successful title defense? Will Michael and Jason be the most dominant tag team champions we've ever seen in AIW? As Batman takes down Michael there. Now, what's Michael? Michael's just out of it. Michael! Oh my God, a roundhouse kick to take Michael Myers out. And now Batman looking to do it one more time. And he knocks Michael out. Oh, and Jason breaks it up, ladies and gentlemen. Jason able to save the matchup for his tag team partner. Superman now looking for something here. What is Superman looking to do? Michael with a roll-up, with a small package, roll-up, 1, and a kick out at 1. Superman not taken down that easily. Michael's going for a clothesline there, but Superman able to block it, able to counter it. There's Superman now sends it to the ropes by Michael. Michael with a big spine buster there to Superman. Takes him down. Could Superman be out of this? Is this time? Is it Michael's time? Is it Jason's time to put the Justice League down and out of business once and for all? Jason drives Superman, sends him into the ropes. Big clothesline there from Jason. Could this be it? Going for the count. 1, and it breaks up by Batman. Broken up by Batman. Barely even able to get a 1 count in. Superman, Jason looking at Michael Myers. What's he looking at Michael Myers for? Michael may be able to end this all. Maybe able to put Superman down. Put the kryptonite in the Kryptonian. Could this be it? Michael calling for it now. Calling for Superman to get up. Because he's about to powerbomb Superman. 1. Now going for the count at 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. Superman. The invulnerable Superman. Superman is here, ladies and gentlemen. Blockbuster from Michael Myers. Now Michael just pummeling away on Superman. Can he get Superman down and out of this for good? Or is Superman just going to counter everything one more time? Maybe this is it. 1, 2, 3. The Justice League have lost. Michael and Jason have successfully retained the Tag Team Championships for the 10th time in a row. If we're not including the unification match. They have won 10 Tag Team Championship matches in a row. 10 in a row. No one, and I mean no one, is going to be able to stop Michael and Jason. Congratulations to these two men. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was AIW episode 26. We will see you next time for episode 27. No spoilers just yet, but We're upping the stakes. Nah, not really. We will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. And God save us all from the tag team champions.